The truth is, most people stay broke for life because they ignore one simple law. This first law is something that really helped me unlock everything financially. And for many years, I was struggling. I was working multiple different jobs. I was a bouncer. I was a truck driver. I was doing odd jobs here and there wherever I could. And I wasn't feeling like no matter how hard I worked, I wasn't creating financial abundance. And there was one main law that I needed to shift that started to unlock everything for me. And this is the law of mindset, because your internal world shapes your external world. Now, there's a quote I want to share with you from Lisa Nichols that says, "Your life is a physical manifestation of the conversation going on in your head." For many years, I lived with a conversation of, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I'm never going to figure this out. Everyone else around me is smarter than me. Why are they getting these results and I'm struggling when I'm working so hard? It was just a constant movie playing in my mind that was telling me I'm not good enough. And it was manifesting physically in my life the results of I'm not good enough. And it was exhausting. And I don't know if you're feeling this right now or if you can ever relate to this in your life, where you've had this script, this conversation, this critic in your mind telling you how hard things are, how unfortunate things are, why it's not fair, why other people are getting results and you're not getting it, how you're never going to be able to create financial freedom for your life. I don't know if you've ever had that script. If you have, leave a comment below or like this to confirm that you have so I can see that. Because this is one of the things that holds you back, is your mindset is shaping you. It's shaping your external world because it's manifesting within your internal world. And I want to share this clip from Lisa Nichols where she really shares this in a powerful way. So watch this.
Your life is a physical manifestation of the conversation going on in your head. So if you said nothing but thought everything, your life is going to show up to make your thoughts true. So you have one job. You have one job in your life for you, to make what you think about life true so that you're not wrong. You don't want to walk around wrong. You want to be right about the life you see. So you're going to work hard to produce the life that you talk about in your mind.
You've got to see yourself there in your mind. And if you're seeing yourself in struggle in your mind, you're going to manifest it externally in your life. It's not just going to be all of a sudden easy times, money's not going to fly from the sky and just fall in your lap. If you're in struggle in your mind, you're going to create struggle in your physical manifestations as well. Maybe you're creating some results, but it's just harder. Maybe some opportunities come to you, but it feels like you had to work so hard to make it happen, as opposed to shifting the mindset and the narrative in your mind first, saying something like, opportunities flow to me effortlessly and abundantly. People want to be around me who have opportunities, and they want to see me succeed. If you start shifting your self-talk into more empowering messages, more empowering beliefs, even if you don't fully believe it right now, it's okay. But when you start to speak negatively about yourself constantly and why it's so hard, you're going to confirm that because your life doesn't want to be wrong about what you're saying. So you don't want to be wrong about what you're saying. You're going to manifest that like Lisa just said. So you need to figure out ways to start shifting it with the positive self-talk. You need to be thinking about ways that you can create empowering validation from what you're speaking. And there's a great story that I've talked about before, which is how I found a penny that ended up being worth $4,000. And I just wanted to do an experiment for myself when I was on my book tour, Make Money Easy. I was traveling around the country and I was in New York. And I have a video about this that I want to share with you in a moment that showcases what happened. But by saying something over and over again, thinking of it, setting an intention, you're creating the space for physical manifestation to occur. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to create these results in a moment or in a day or in a week or month. It doesn't guarantee anything. But by putting yourself in a negative mindset constantly, this law is going to guarantee negative and stress and anxiety. You're going to validate what you're thinking constantly. So we need to be shifting our thinking so that we can validate with a more empowering experience in life. And I'm going to share this penny story video clip right now. Can you manifest millions? Yes. I was in New York last week. Every morning when I woke up, I just said this to myself: money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see it everywhere. Someone was carrying a box and a penny fell, and I was like, all right, it came to me. Let me do this again. The next day, I'm in the subway and I see a penny heads up. And I thought to myself, this is filthy. It's not valuable. It's not enough money. I don't need to pick this up. But I was like, no, I'm doing this experiment. Money comes to me abundantly and freely, and I'm going to manifest money. And so I pick it up, put it in my pocket, and I just say, thank you, money, for coming to me. I put it on my bedside table. I don't think anything of it. The next day, I look at this penny and I noticed something. It said 1945 on this penny. That's an 80-year-old penny. And I go, huh, that's unique. I haven't seen a penny that old in a long time. And I flip it over and I get chills thinking about it. I notice it's a wheat penny. And so I Google 1945 wheat penny value. And one just sold, guess for how much?
I have no idea.
$4,000.
No way.
Online. There was more value inside of that penny than what met the eye originally. And all I had to do was be willing to look for it, be willing to pick it up and say, I receive, thank you. Again, I love this example because I didn't know that this was going to add value to my life. It just looked like a penny, but later I found out that it was actually much more valuable than what met the eye originally. So again, you have to be open to possibilities. You have to be open to magic, but you have to shift your mindset with this law first. And the second law is just as important, and it's the law of generosity. You need to be thinking, how can I give first and then multiply later? Because gratitude and generosity is the gateway to abundance. And if you can think this, I don't care if you print that out and you put it on your wall, you put it on your phone screen, you say this to yourself 100 times throughout the day, and you just say gratitude and generosity is the gateway to abundance. Gratitude and generosity is the gateway to abundance. That needs to be your mantra. You need to be thinking, how can I give, not how can I gain? And when I was broke, living on my sister's couch, I felt over and over again, man, I could really use some help from someone right now. I wish someone would come and help me right now. And I would reach out to people on LinkedIn one by one asking for advice. Hey, can you give me a job? Hey, can you teach me something? Hey, can you show me how to do this? I was reaching out and asking constantly for people to give to me. And it was hard. I got a lot of rejection. People didn't want to give me the time. And I realized after many months of failing at this, that I was just being a taker. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't reach out for help. You should. But we need to be thinking, how can I live in gratitude and generosity while I'm reaching out for help as well?
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.